Imagine this. A romantic getaway, a picturesque cliff, a couple taking a selfie, and then a scream. A woman plummets over the edge, her husband watching as she falls. He thinks she's gone forever. He thinks he's gotten away with the perfect crime. But what if she didn't die? What if she came back to haunt him? Welcome to a story so shocking, it'll leave you speechless. This is the tale of a husband's betrayal, a miraculous survival, and a fight for justice. Hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into this unbelievable true crime story. In June 2019, a young couple, let's call them Anna and Michael, traveled to a stunning national park in Thailand. It was supposed to be a dream vacation. Anna, 32 years old and pregnant with their first child, was thrilled to explore the breathtaking cliffs of Pha Thame National Park. Michael, her charming husband, suggested they take a selfie at the edge of a 100-foot cliff overlooking a lush valley. It was a moment meant to capture their love. But what Anna didn't know was that Michael had a sinister plan. Michael wasn't the devoted husband he seemed. Behind his smile was a man drowning in debt, desperate for a way out. And he saw Anna, not as his wife but as his ticket to freedom. You see, Michael had taken out a massive life insurance policy on Anna, worth over $50,000, with himself as the sole beneficiary. But there was one problem. For him to cash in, Anna had to die. Stick with me because this story takes a twist you won't see coming. Anna and Michael had been married for just over a year. To the outside world, they were the perfect couple. Anna, a kind-hearted teacher, was overjoyed about becoming a mother. Michael, a businessman with a flashy lifestyle, seemed to adore her. But beneath the surface, cracks were forming. Michael had racked up debts from risky investments and a gambling habit Anna knew nothing about. He was desperate for cash, and Anna's life insurance policy was his way out. According to court records, Michael planned the trip to Pha Thame National Park meticulously. He knew Anna was cautious, especially since she was pregnant and had a fear of heights. But he convinced her that the cliff's edge was safe, promising a romantic photo to remember their trip. On that fateful day, they hiked to the cliff with Michael leading the way. Witnesses later recalled seeing the couple sitting near the edge for hours, as if waiting for the perfect moment. They posed for a selfie, Michael's arm around Anna, smiling for the camera. But as Anna turned to step back, Michael made his move. With a swift push, he sent her tumbling over the edge. Anna's scream echoed through the valley as she fell 100 feet, crashing through trees and landing on a rocky outcrop below. Michael stood there watching, believing his plan had worked. He thought Anna was dead, and with her, his debts would vanish. But here's where the story takes a jaw-dropping turn. Anna didn't die. Against all odds, the trees she hit on her way down broke her fall just enough to keep her alive. A local villager, out collecting firewood, heard faint cries and found Anna, battered and barely conscious, on the rocks. She had 17 broken bones, severe internal injuries, and was in unimaginable pain. But she was alive. Anna was rushed to a small local hospital, barely equipped to handle her injuries. Tragically, due to the extent of her trauma, doctors had to terminate her pregnancy to save her life. Anna was devastated, but her survival was nothing short of a miracle. And Michael? He thought his plan had succeeded. He played the part of the grieving husband, staying by her bedside, acting concerned. But Anna knew the truth. She remembered the push. She remembered his cold eyes. And she wasn't going to let him get away with it. While Michael thought he was in the clear, Anna was planning her own comeback. In the hospital, she seized a moment when Michael left to eat. Weak and in pain, she confided in a doctor, telling them everything. "He pushed me," she whispered. "He tried to kill me." The doctor, shocked, alerted the authorities. Anna also contacted a friend, who secretly recorded a conversation between her and Michael. In that recording, Michael slipped up, threatening her to stay quiet, saying, "No one will believe you. There's no evidence." But Anna was one step ahead. That recording was the key. It was chilling evidence of Michael's guilt. The police arrested him on suspicion of attempted murder, and the investigation began to unravel his web of lies. They discovered the life insurance policy, the debts, and Michael's suspicious behavior. A witness from the park came forward, recalling how Michael seemed eerily calm after Anna's fall, refusing to join the search party. The pieces were falling into place, and Michael's perfect crime was crumbling. In court, Anna's testimony was heartbreaking. She described the moment she realized Michael's betrayal, the pain of losing her child, and her determination to survive, not just for herself, but to ensure he faced justice. The prosecution presented the insurance policy, the witness statements, and the damning recording. Michael tried to claim it was an accident, even attempting an insanity plea, but the evidence was overwhelming. In the end, Michael was convicted of attempted murder. The judge sentenced him to 10 years in prison, a reduction from an initial life sentence due to legal technicalities. Anna, though physically scarred and emotionally shattered, stood tall. She vowed to appeal the sentence, determined to see Michael face the full consequences of his actions. Her survival was her triumph, a testament to her strength and resilience. Anna's story is a chilling reminder that evil can hide behind a smile, even from those closest to us. But it's also a story of survival, courage, and the power of speaking out. Anna's fight for justice didn't just save her own life, it exposed a monster. Her story echoes others, like the tragic case of Fazia Javed, whose dying declaration helped convict her husband after he pushed her off Arthur's seat in Edinburgh. These stories show us the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of standing against injustice. What do you think about Anna's incredible survival? Should Michael's sentence have been longer? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gripping true crime stories. If you or someone you know needs help, check out the resources in the description for support against domestic violence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.